What's up, guys? My name is Jessica. I stream almost every day on Twitch. You can check me out there. I play lots of Rainbow Six Siege and some other games as well. If you want to see some Siege tips in action, you can check us out there. We got a friendly community. Quick disclaimer, I am not a champion or diamond player. I usually place around Plat 3 or Plat 2. Sometimes I fall back into gold. It's whatever. But just so you guys know, I'm not coming from a place of being super high rank. I've got over 2,300 hours in Siege, starting back in Operation Red Crow, so I've been playing for roughly like 3 years, I'd say. So that is where my knowledge and observations come from. It's actually kind of crazy how many hours I've spent in Siege. Basically, I just want to share my experiences, a little bit of knowledge and basics for people joining the game starting in 2020, and in part maybe a little bit of game knowledge, game sense that maybe you need, and if not, that's fine, you don't have to watch. Some of these things might be considered basic, but who knows, maybe you'll find a tiny little trick that will help you get a random kill in the future. I don't know everything. If you know something that I don't, or you want to correct me on something, feel free. I'd love to learn something new. Feel free to post it in the comments and I'll check it out. That being said, let's hop into it. There are so many sounds in the game of Rainbow Six Siege that it can get a little chaotic when you're first learning the game, trying to figure out what everything is, especially in 2020, because there are so many different operators and mechanics in this game that it can be overwhelming. There are so many mechanics of destruction, explosions, projectiles, different guns, different gadgets, and it can all be, as I said, very overwhelming in the beginning. Things that seem very basic to people who have played thousands of hours of this game can seem incredibly confusing to those who are just joining the game in 2020. And, there are certain audio cues and signals that help me become a better player personally, and I just want to share the knowledge that I have gained while playing this game to help you guys become a little bit better at playing Siege. Breaching charges are a gadget that a lot of operators have and can use in their loadout. Takes about 1 second to deploy, and it's fairly discreet, though you can definitely hear it on the other side of a wall. Listen to the sound it makes as you deploy it over and over. This is the sound that your enemy and anyone around you can hear as well through the wall. Most people will stand near the breaching charge as they deploy it, and you can shoot your enemy through the wall and destroy the breaching charge as well as potentially kill your enemy. A breaching charge is slightly more discreet than an ash breaching round, for example. Both get the job done, though. You can deploy the breaching round standing on the ground, or you can rappel and rappel upside down, which might make your enemy confused and not see you right away if you're upside down on the hole you just breached. It might give you a unique perspective on your enemy's position, location, and throw them off guard a little bit. You can also hot breach with breaching charges by placing the breaching charge, hitting spacebar, and hitting G again. This is a really quick way to enter the building and throw your enemies by surprise when they don't expect you to already be in the building. And you can just destroy them. This is what it sounds like from the other side of a wall when hot breaching. As you can see, you can hear the enemy placing the breaching charge fairly easy. It's not nearly as quick as a Zofia impact grenade, which is like this. You may notice that when you're carrying a breaching charge, there's a light on the top left corner of it that's either green or red. If it's red, that means that you cannot place that breaching charge on that surface and that you cannot break that surface. If it's green, that means that you can place the breaching charge and that it will break the surface. Breaking the floor creates a line of sight to the level below you where enemies may be hiding. This gives you a unique advantage on them, however, they probably heard you. You need to be able to identify the sound of a hatch breaking. This intel could indicate a rush or just help you locate an incoming enemy. Notice how heavy the debris sounds as it falls, much different from a barrier or wall. Listen for that distinction. Now for something a little more fun. Back in the old days of Siege, a stealthily placed breaching charge could kill any operator in a single blow. Now, they don't do nearly as much damage. But, if an operator is directly next to a wall with a breaching charge on it, they will most likely die, especially if they're already damaged. At the very least, you've created a hole to shoot them through. If they're placed on the floor, however, they do considerably less damage. How much damage they do depends on the armor level of the operator you're up against. Plus, sometimes players will spot your trap and shoot the breaching charge before you can blow it. Remember, don't blow your chance at a free kill. As you can see, Maestro, a 3 armor operator, takes 37 damage from a single breaching charge, while Jaeger, a 1 armor operator, takes 49 damage from a single charge. But remember, if they're already damaged, it's possible that a single breaching charge could kill anyone anyway despite their armor. One of the last things I can think of to use a breaching charge for is a distraction. Place the charge without blowing it, rotate around, then blow it as a distraction as you push from a different place. And maybe if they weren't AI bots, they'd turn to look at the explosion instead of staring at me as I walk in, but you get the idea. It might not work, but maybe it will. And that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you got value out of this video, feel free to leave a thumbs up. It would really help me out. Leave a comment on your favorite way to use a breaching charge. Feel free to hit that subscribe button for more content like this. By subscribing and liking the video, you're letting me know that I should make more content just like this. And of course, come check us out on Twitch. I stream almost every day, lots of Siege, friendly community, and I'd love to see you over there. Have a good one. And remember, if you hear somebody placing a breaching charge near you, turn around and shoot it. You just might get a free kill.